In the previous uh, submissions, I think there's a little bit more levity in those. There's more propensity to approach it a little bit more lighthearted, and I think that's obvious. And I think that my recommendations of trying to establish a really creative hook or title is relevant in in those specific cases, but I don't think so here because this is more of a serious infographic. Um, and resettlement ain't no joke. Refugee resettlement ain't no joke, as we know. So I think it's smart to stay away from the levity of this particular subject matter. So I think that the title is appropriate in that regard. Okay, I've got your work up. As you can hear, my little dog being really annoying. I totally apologize for that caw. It's pretty obnoxious. I know. Hopefully he's done. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. These are fantastic. You've really got a lot of things settled out here. One thing I would recommend here is like this is interesting to me. Now, my wife is first generation Syrian, so she is got a lot of immigrant. And actually, at this point now, there is going to be some situations where there are going to be some refugees, immigrants, and displaced folks. One of the things I have found from her culture is it's very interesting that people don't just end up in areas in the United States as refugees or immigrants. Typically, they end up, not even in the United States, but in the world. Where do they resettle? Okay, so not only where do they resettle, but why do they resettle? And I think, I don't know if that's relevant to your research, but I just found it very interesting that that displaced and replaced and refugee and immigrant, specifically immigrant, they don't just pick a place. They usually pick a place where there's already a central hub of immigrants. So, for example, Northern Ohio, there is a good amount of Syrian. In Michigan, there's a ton of Syrian immigrants. So I think that might be interesting. But again, I don't know if that's relevant to your research, but I just thought I would offer that. Okay, these are fantastic. I mean, obviously you have really thought this out, and I think that this is a very compelling set of sketches. I think the data analysis is super interesting, and I'm really looking forward to this. So I would say at this point, move forward in the direction you find has the most potential. And of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. But really fantastic job so far. All right, thank you.